you know, the Hawk, of course, to scout out Liquid's Roshan, which is one of the things we were talking about that Liquid does have. They will be able to maybe contest in. Now we do. Okay, so the Timbersaw pick is pretty much exclusively for the Alchemy.
One Lich. Let's see. They're going to go for it. OG are confident. The 4 comes in. Earth's on the high ground, getting slowed down a bit. Even a kinetic field being dropped here. A rumble at the North Rune. Who grabs it? Alchemist wants it. No-Tail does get it. Even if he goes down, not too shabby. A 1-for-1 as far as the bounty routes go. But No-Tail will give up the first blood, and they might get Fly as well. Running down the Lich. A secondary kinetic field drops on point again. Jerax showing up. Well, STD Rune.
It's more likely we see a kill onto the Alk if he's not careful. No-Tail.
There's the crush, the roll. It's a whiff from Crit, a rare one at that, and No-Tail may pay the piper here. Glips back by Jerax, 3 heroes. Descending on the kinetic field. Doesn't quite clip him, but it doesn't matter. Liquid get the kill anyway. They even force the Fly TP, and this leaves the lifesteal on a bit of an...
Go for a smoke play of their own. They have vision on OG, importantly.
High ground, though, is OG's if the fight breaks out, where I think it will, but mind control. He gets the jump with the 2-hero crush. The chain ball's coming out, but Matumba Man just ignores it, shrugs it off, charges forward, and now looks for more. Fly on the back line. That Lich ain't going anywhere. 3 have fallen. Does the rest get out? Yeah, Beastmaster over to mid. Alchemist already escaped. And still being pursued out with the Cloud there. Kuro blinking in again. It's going to force a big TP reaction. No-Tail getting completely chunked down here. The chain thrust is beautiful from Fly. They roar Fada. They brain him down. No punch on tonight. He's coming back in 10 seconds though. Matumba Man stands his ground. Secondary Cloud. The Alk stun is there. They're going to lose the Ursa. They've lost 2 cores. Aegis is coming back. The Bloodstone TP respawn play is in effect. Do Liquid re-engage?
You can't, not with Fata's insta respawn, but doesn't have boots to travel just yet. 5 seconds away. Matumba Man wants back in, but all the summons canceling this blink for now, buying OG some room to retreat.
The Radiant still inactive here for No-Tail. Really does need to turn this on if they're going to look to fight as he chases towards mind control, gets off the stun, slowly working on him, and he is going to get glimpsed back for a moment, finally gets it on, but it seems like already the damage is done. Liquid diving deeper, they've killed off the Lifestealer, they're looking for a 4th, they want Big Daddy, keeping the vision. Glimpse, is he going to be able to get him range for this one? They don't need it, they just beat him down. Death by the Bear Claw, and they've continued to force the Alchemist into very mid-game items here. No-Tail now going for BKB at mid. They find the jump. It's on to, well, Crit actually getting the Disruptor kill. He gets Jerax, but they trade a support, so 1-for-1 there.
That was a really just kind of YOLO play from OG, but that's what they need.
They get Matumba, but he's BKB'd already. I believe he still has his ultimate here. He can man up, and man up he will. Para, perhaps the better way to put it. They are tanking this full Chain Frost and charging forward. Liquid engaging onto OG, slaughtering all green heroes before them. Now the crush. No-Tail next. Big Daddy going down. He too will fall. 4 bite the dust. 30-10. It's a rout. And Noon will make it a team wipe very likely. One more chain. Fada drills him, snags the gem. Even the courier isn't faster than him. And then chains away. Well, if a team wipe isn't enough to break high ground, gods, I'm not sure what is.
A team wipe, you're getting a kill at the enemy fan. Exactly kind of what I mentioned. You don't really care about going for the buildings, you go for the heroes. And you know that OG have no firepower. They have no items. They have no way to punish this. You steal their gem, you kill them by their fountain, and then you're like, okay, let's walk away and take some buildings now. So it looks like Liquid will secure their first melee rack. These heroes are almost respawning already because of how slow Liquid push, but doesn't really matter when there's no one left to defend. The Lich kind of picked up partially to kind of punish the fact Liquid can't really push down towers, but Liquid have just changed their game plan. They've reacted incredibly well, and OG need to make a magnificent play to turn this around.
It's going to need to be immaculate.
That Static Storm.
Oh, here they go. And Best Bomb gets it underway, but Matumba, PKPs. Not often you see a Lifestealer taking this kind of punishment in this tournament, but today he is the punching bag for Matumba Man. OG on perhaps their last legs. They are going to try to hold here, but they're down 2 heroes. No-Tail, the BKB going to wear off soon. He commits in deep, he gets nothing. And Liquid just walk it off. Full the last stand for OG. Can they find the pick? No. It's mind control. He gets the jump. Come out and play, he says. OG, what do they do really? Now down a Beastmaster, he'll buy back as well. Static Storm connects on No-Tail, he's gonna have to BKB, they roar Matumba Man, they're gonna look to bring down the Ursa, but a great force stab from Jerax, keeps him in fighting shape, longer and longer, he is surviving through this, heals up, courtesy of the Cheese, re-engaging, charging forward, No-Tail is still alive through all this, but the Lifestealer has dropped an excellent ultimate simply not enough from Crit. He's just too far behind here on the Earth Spirit. And No Tail now, Big Daddy and the rest of OG just didn't have it. Liquid, they were ready for the Alk. They were ready for the greed, and they crush it.
This is just like one of those games where you look at these Liquid players, everyone performed their role perfectly. Mind control in the off lane, not a single death. Matumba Man, dominant, aggressive play on his Ursa. 18 kills over a 37-minute game. And then you have Fata in the mid lane. This is probably one of the mids who gets the least attention compared to just how good he is. He wins his lane
at all, whereas OG, you look at, they rely so much on the Chronosphere, and now the Darkseer wall to set up a lot of their fights.
I really like
on point with the Hawk positioning and constantly scouted out these rotations. But Crit has still found himself in a good position.
And they roll in, they move on to Fata. OG looking to strike first here. In game one, it was a double kill and a first blood for Liquid. In game two, it's the boys in green that get out to the hotter start.
Yeah. They've done great up until that point, but...
And an instant smoke gods. They want to make this 2 in a row. And this is the time to do it before the Beastmaster fully comes online. He is up there with the cores as far as CS go, but they're rolling in. Connection on Matumba Man, not yet level 6. OG are going to find themselves another kill. The glimpse back a bit too late. Can they punish Crit on the way out? Tower shot with the Wolves might be enough to finish him as Moon threatens to dive onto Jirex here. These Wolves are bringing Crit down though, and he will end up falling. Now they turn on to Fly. They are very low. Don't see them.
OG are just moving so well with these two supports.
And now they want to try and deal with mind control. They get the bash, the Chrono comes through. Meet the Sunray mind control. Doesn't even need Crit's help. OG have killed all 3 cores. Then they're looking for Jirex too. He TP'd in a bit late to the party. No Tail still beating him down. He needs that bash. Give me a bash, he says. Give me a bash already. Ice Frog, please. There you go.
He's overextended
He
though.
may die for this though. No Tail into the trees. The roar actually goes on to Crit, so they're going to settle for a support kill. No Tail has the time walk out, should be able to survive just barely at that. Then they chase for more. Suddenly Miracle joins the fray. OG with the relentless aggression. They take the fight to Liquid. They look to punish before that big death ball push begins, but Miracle getting dealt with by the boar here. He really needs help. No Tail's also low. The healing ward's dealt with. Mind control gets the one hero crush. The time walk forward. The bash from Big Daddy. Is he gonna get a second? Oh, mid lane. On to Miracle. Goes for the TP out. The roar. Oh, Kuro! A whiff there from him, and it means Miracle gets out, but Matumba Man races in. The quick Icarus dive back, going to turn their attention on to the Samurai. Can they bring Miracle down? The Fire Spirit's coming through. Miracle will fall despite the mistake from Kuro. And Liquid still ability to take objectives really is, but now the roll. Crit, counter initiate, he's got the ultimate as well. He's going to drop it too. Starting to bring Kuro low, they're going to scatter. Kuro to the north, and it looks like Beastmaster will fall. And meanwhile, Matumba with the wall working against him. Moon, he's got the surge, it's on the like an illusion. It turns into a wolf, but it gets him too!
Mama
OG
would be proud of that one.
You never ever run from me, says. But he needs the team with him. They're hesitating. Now they're moving top. OG rolling in. They found Jirex. The Static Storm deployed defensively. Looks for the TP out, and he gets the glimpse off on the Phoenix. He'll make it out too. So Jirex dodges a bullet.
Everyone gets out of that one.
Even Matumba Man TPing away. Still nothing too big used there by OG, just a smoke.
It's very difficult for OG to play.
There's the roll in, but Jirex is ready for it, dropping the Static Storm here. Not a very good one, and he's going to get caught out. Will be finished off with a Blade Fury for Miracle. Crit may pay in return, though, as he commits a Magnetized Mind Control, bringing him down together with the Wolves. They are chasing Mind Control, but he's rather far away. Matumba Man coming into OG, trying to steal the Roche right under Liquid's eyes, and the Wolves, the fresh pack comes in. This Roche is not dropping quickly enough. They are going to have to fight. Fata moves up to the north under cover of Shadowblade, trying to move his way in, finding that pick. It would be big. A fresh pack emerges. When do they go? OG
They know Fly's up here. They could silence him.
Slowly working on it. Liquid want to go in at exactly the right moment. The egg gets dropped very preemptively. Then the Chrono as well. They finish off the road. No Tail trapping Mind Control in, and they manage to bring him down. And now the wall, the Static Storm, too late. OG has found the Roche. They've gotten their ages. They massacre two. They're looking for Fata as well. The team fight execution virtually flawless. 3 down. Fata drops. Can they kill Kuro 2? Make it 4 for 1. And almost a Lycan for dinner.
They use their ultis like before.
Now he has it.
Yeah, if he has a Blink Dagger up top, that's the possible 2-3-man chrono.
Time walks in, blinks on forward. This time it's a connection. It's onto Matumba Man, but 4 heroes are coming in reserve. Fada sweep here out from the side. He's got a DD road. This Dragon's gonna hurt unless they can focus him. The Omni Sled very much unable to bring him down. And Miracle now getting stunned, turned on by Fada. He's still got the armlet active here, but he is fairly low. He's got to toggle this. No Tail jumping in. Miracle staying alive through it all. It's the moon wall! Now they bring down the Dragon, the Wolf too, and they chase on the Jazz. It's about to be 4. He tries for the TP. No escape from OG. Absolutely slaughtered.
So patient on Moon. He waited out both the Lycan BKB and the Dragon Knight BKB, finds the exact timing at the end of that team fight to hit the vacuum wall. Right as it looked like things were starting to not go too well for OG.
They hold the line here bottom for now, but it's OG looking to come in, and there's the bubble. It's trouble for Matumba. No real help, no save just yet. The back comes through again. He has the BKB, and he runs. He's morphing into Big Bad Wolf, and he doesn't really want to be big or bad. He's just sitting back, unable to engage in this, fearing the follow-up damage. They focus fly, though. He doesn't get off the egg. Maybe this is where Liquid makes their stand. No Tail dropping pretty fast. He does time walk back, and OG start to scramble the retreat. Liquid pursue. Miracle, though, has a Lincoln Sphere on top. He brings down the Necrobox and they roll back in. Crit looking to engage. No Tail out fairly far. Fada with the BKB, but he time walks it off. He continues to fight, and they bring down the Dragon. They turn back for Kuroki. Well played, Fearing Drax. They might just kill them all here. Disruptor down. Crit surging in. He catches another. Continues to deliver. Silencing him. Controlling him. And killing off his mind. OG unchecked in the team fights. And the crowd is loving it. Second lane of Brax is theirs. The game within their grasp. A desperation buyback. But can they hold? They have no Dragon Knight. They just now get the Slaughter. There's no Wolf Ultimate. There's no ability to take the fight. And it's Big Daddy again with a wall on top. The kick on through for Crit. Mind control. It's about to be a dieback for him. Slaughter down. Death by the Miracle Sword. And on to the Raindrex. Perhaps on to more kills. Matumba Man running for dear life.
It's so nice to play a Void when you don't have to hit 5-man chronos, because No Tail, we're seeing
Juggernaut. He just solo killed a Dragon Knight essentially with the Omni Slash. Basically the only damage hitting him in that last fight, and that was before this fresh tier 4 item comes out. So now all that stands between him and this game win is that Rax, but again, they're going to start with the Chrono. The Static Storm comes out to the side of the bubble. It doesn't matter. Fada's deleted. Liquid just never gets to fight with the whole team while the Green Dream persists, and they tap out. They can take no more. Liquid are swept aside here in game number 2. We now have a real series on our hands.
And they even things up with a very impressive draft and just draft execution coming out. The rotations early on mid, pressuring Fatu's Dragon Knight. Fatu was such a key player in game number 1, didn't get any opportunities to really come online, and Liquid very reliant on